She's a stud pitcher over there. Just finished up her senior season. Welcome into the show, Sam.
Hi.
Hey, did I say your name right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Great. Thanks for taking a few minutes with us here. I know a disappointing end to your season with a loss to Robbinsville in the Group 2 semifinals, 1-0. But overall, you guys went 27-5. You finished up your career with 43 wins. Now that you've had a few days to kind of go through your career, what does it mean to you the last couple of years and what you've been able to accomplish over there with the Chiefs?
We just really had a great. I just really had a great career. It's amazing that we were able to accomplish 3 consecutive South Jersey titles, even though we lost to Robbinsville. It's just accomplishing to have the South Jersey title that we won.
What was that like in the semifinal game? Such a tight game, 1-0. What's going through your mind as a pitcher? How do you handle those nerves and everything as the game wears on and it's such a close game?
The experience from the previous 2 years definitely helped me. I knew what we were facing, and I knew I just had to stay calm and keep throwing my game. I couldn't let my nerves get to me.
You mentioned the 3 straight South Jersey championships. What was it like when you won that one this year? It had to be a pretty neat accomplishment to win 3 during your career. Was it a different feeling this year, or was it just as exciting?
It was just as exciting. No one has ever done that 3 years in a row, so it's definitely exciting and accomplishing to have done that.
I've been watching a lot of the Women's College World Series with the softball the last couple weeks, and softball pitching has gotten so good the last 15, 20 years, and even more so the last 5 years. You see these girls in college, and they're throwing 65 miles an hour with 4 or 5 different pitches. Throughout your career, how much did you evolve as a pitcher, and how did you go about becoming such a good pitcher?
I actually started pitching with Coach Pickett when I was 9 years old, and I've been pitching with her ever since, and she's just helped me so much improve my game and my pitching.
In what ways? How did she help you become a better pitcher?
She was always trying new things with me. Every time she would find out new drills, she would definitely showing me how I can become stronger, become faster, my new pitches. She definitely helped a lot with that.
Take us back real quick. We're talking with Sam Fiocciti here from Buena Regional Softball. Just finished up an outstanding softball career. Take us back to when you were 9. What got you interested in pitching, and what was your first impressions of this crazy, windmill underhand throw?
My mom actually played for Coach Pickett the last time they won the South Jersey title. Yeah, and so she knew Coach Pickett, and she knew that she did pitching lessons. So she thought, why not take me to her? And ever since then, I just loved it.
What was your initial reaction when you first tried to throw an underhand pitch? How did it go?
It was a little weird. It's a different, it's a little awkward, a different motion. But after that, now it's just second nature.
And how long did it take for you to learn that? I know a lot of kids are starting that younger and younger, trying to learn that underhand pitch and that windmill and how to throw all those pitches. How long was it before you became comfortable with not only just finding the plate and being able to throw strikes, but then developing new pitches?
I'd say at least 3 years until I was completely comfortable, maybe even longer. I'd say by middle school, but definitely high school, I was my most comfortable.
And what about during your career in high school? How much did you evolve as a pitcher from freshman to senior year? Did you pick up any new pitches, or was it just a matter of learning how to use your pitches better?
I just learned how to improve my pitches. I definitely relied on my spin as I got older. I wasn't always the strongest, but I just knew I had to keep my accuracy, and that's what I really worked on throughout high school.
Looking back on your career, again, we're talking with Sam Fiocciti here from Buena Regional High School, star pitcher over there with the Chiefs. Looking back on your career, what really stands out to you as some memorable moments?
My favorite memories would probably have to be just winning the South Jersey Group 2 title 3 years in a row, because a lot of people doubted us the past 3 years, and I think we were able to prove ourselves as a team.
Now, do you plan on playing college softball, or are you just going to college for academics?
I'm just going for academics.
What went into that decision? Were you being recruited? Was it just a personal decision? How did you make up your mind to not continue your career into college?
It was more of a personal decision. I knew I'm going for actuarial science, and I knew it would be a tough career, so I just want to focus more on my academics.
Right. So how kind of bittersweet did that make this final game of yours in high school? What was going through your mind as you stepped off the field for the last time as a softball player?
It was extremely bittersweet. I was happy that we were so accomplished and so successful with our season, but I was also upset. I thought we were going to make it further. I thought we really had the potential to go all the way.
What do you think you'll think about your career maybe 5-10 years down the road? Has it sunk in yet, or are you still too close to the end of the season to really kind of evaluate what you've done over the last couple of years?
Yeah, it really hasn't hit me. I still can't believe that I won't be playing softball really ever again. But hopefully I'll look back on and see how successful I really was. Any
plans for the summer? Now you can take a little bit of break. You don't have to worry about travel softball and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I get to relax a little.
A little more time at the beach, right?
For once, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Sam. I appreciate you taking some time to talk about your season and your team. And again, congratulations on a great career, and we wish you good luck in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was Sam Fiocciti from Buena Regional Softball.